Hello there, my name's Andy from Dogoro's Grotto. Today I'm going to show you the beginning, or hopefully, of a series of video diaries on a board that I hope to build for Uncon 5, the Unconventional Convention, a board games convention here in Kent, by All Around the Board. I was going to do a firefighting game based on Flashpoint, Fire and Rescue, but realised actually the concept that I come up with was not going to be feasible. So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to build a 3D board for the game Rise of the Kage by GCT Studios, based on their amazing game Bushido. This is a board game version of Bushido, and it is absolutely amazing. Really love the game, really atmospheric, where ninjas infiltrate various structures, government structures, by the ruling body, the Prefecture of Ryu. Well, I'm going to build the first board from Rise of the Kage rather than the expansion Docks of Ryu. I've already got a harbour board, so I'd like to actually use this afterwards for my own gaming. So I wanted to make the mansion. So this is the board that I'm going to transfer it to. It's a wooden board that I've built mostly using foam board on the back, insulation, and some wooden battens and some 3mm MDF to base it with. I've covered it in black emulsion and then varnished the outsides to make it nice and shiny. That will be our base board. And this is the board itself. This is the 2D render of the mansion house for Bushido Rise of the Kage. What I've put over the top of it, and it isn't glued on for Damon, whose board game it is, this is just a little skeleton of battens that I put over the top that I'm now going to cover to make the flooring of the mansion house. I'm going to use the good old coffee stirrers that I've acquired over a period of painstaking time, thanks to my colleagues who've also generously donated their coffee stirrers. They've borrowed, shall we say, from large corporations, and we're going to cover the floor. So I'm just going to go through a little bit of what I've done. Basically, I've used this mitre to cut in these battens just to lift the floor, the wooden floor, off of the base. Obviously the base here, I've got some cherry trees and some foliage and all that sort of stuff, and I should be building part of the Zen garden as well. So that will all come later once I've got this bit fleshed out. What I'll do is I'll show you what I'm doing. I'll just put the camera down. So essentially what I'll just be doing is taking these coffee stirrers and gluing them to the battens so that they will then form a plank flooring. It's unlikely that I'll be using the squares that divide up the board game unless I can devise a particularly medieval Japanese way of representing it. But otherwise it's going to be hopefully a nice little rendition of what's going on, and I shall give you more updates as and when I've got them. Hope you follow this series through its to fruition.